Alright, hey there Prox Gaming Crew, and this is Proxify here, and welcome back to Spyro's A Hero's Tale Let's Play. And if you did miss out during the last one, well, we just went and did everything that we needed to go and do in the cloudy domains of our time. We just went and just did that Super Monkey Ball type of mini game that was happening from there. And I think for right now with cloudy domains, I think we're just going to go and kind of hold it off for right now. But anyways, also too, during the last episode, we also decided to go and head all the way back over here to the coastal remains and be able to go and be able to search for the different other light gems and dragon eggs of our time from there. But however, we made it all the way over here to this spot though, and I know that there was a dragon egg for us to go and find, and now that was during the time of us having to do some acrobatic type of stuff with Spyro here, but we weren't really doing so well, but I went and grabbed it off recording anyways. But however, I just want to go and let you guys know that this is going to be a post-production type of recording audio out here for today, because let me just go and tell you guys that this episode was a very rage-inducing type of episode. There was a lot of cursing from what I was going and doing, so I decided not to even go and even really worry about having that type of audio right there, because if you guys must know, there is going to be another one of those spark type of levels once again, and this time that spark mini game within the Sunken Ruins is going to be somewhat of a pretty hard type of thing to go around and do. But here, before we actually go and worry about within our time of the Sunken Ruins, I did go and get ourselves with this dark gem that we went and found around within this area. Now, basically, this dark gem in particular did go and open up with a cannon for us to go and do. So we are going to be able to go and use this and decide to go and break that all down with the vault itself. Now, funny enough, once we went and decided to destroy out that dark gem that was here and we got this cannon, well, this other way that we're going to be heading on over towards to is going to be leading us into another dark gem that we have to go and find. Now, this dark gem, if you guys remember, was actually located in another spot somewhere around within the coastal remains, and if you guys remember, this was a dark gem that was somewhat relatively easy to go and spot out, but we couldn't really go and head all the way over towards to it because we were having some difficulties. But here, this is how we'll be able to go and grab out with the dark gem that is right on over this way, and this is how we're going to be able to get ourselves with a little bit of a detour route so that we can be able to go and head back and forth between this area and not really have to go and have to really worry about having to try and find a way on trying to reach on over all the way over towards into this way. So pretty nice right there. But now I think what is going to happen is that I'm going to go and jump right on over towards into the Sunken Ruins. Now, if you guys remember, this was the area that we went and saw from before when we went and hit another one of those dark gems, and it actually revealed out with this type of dome that is going to be happening. Well, this here is going to lead us right into the Sunken Ruins, and this whole area is going to be all about doing everything is like just diving into the water. There's going to be some brand new enemies that we are going to be seeing at some point that will have like tridents and other things of that type of nature, so you better watch out that you don't really get yourself all poked around within this type of area that's going to be going. Now, not only are we going to be doing Spyro's Hero's Tale out here for today, guys, but we are, of course, also going to be having to go and do also with the Pokemon Violet Teal's Mask DLC. If you guys don't know, we are going to be having to go and battle with the Loyal 3, and we only have just one more other battle that we have to go and face off with, which that is going to be with Dippy, and that should be pretty exciting to see how that is going to be happening within that episode of our time. And not only that, but we can go and find more of those small little dark crystals, so if you ever want to go and find some more extra gems, you can be able to go ahead and do so. And looks like we got ourselves with one of the different golden chests that is going to be here, one of the first of many of our time within the Sunken Ruins, which here in this area, if you actually have, I want to say around 24 or 25 of the different type of light gems, or a little bit more than that, I can't really recall exactly how much that you're supposed to have, but if you have enough, like somewhere around like 24 to maybe like 30 range of the different light gems, you should be able to get yourself a special upgrade for Spyro known as the Invincibility upgrade, and that is going to be really helpful for everything that's going to be happening around within this type of area, because at some point later on, we are going to be seeing some very green type of water that's going to happen, and you don't really want to be stepping in that type of green water because it's going to be somewhat of like poisonous type of stuff. So you want to make sure that you at least have that invincibility upgrade to get yourself with some extra other type of light gems that are going to happen around within our time from there. All right. Now, also too, now during the time as well when I was having this rage moment that was happening throughout this episode. Before actually going and doing my original audio recording, I was actually having some trouble. Yeah, I think I was having a little bit of some trouble with everything that was going on within my OSSC upscaler, because for some reason the TV and my upscaler were having some really weird problems where apparently the game just did not really like each other all that too much, and the screen kept on flickering on and off for some entire reason. And I had to go and fiddle around with the settings for a little bit with the upscaler, but it seems like everything is working all better again, so that's pretty nice. So I'm happy around that. At least it's starting to at least somewhat work for now, which that is really helpful, because I was a little bit worried because like this OSSC upscaler is basically the thing that always helps out with everything that goes on, even like with my PS2 that I have to go in like use the SCART cables for, even my SNES, and also with my original Xbox, and I think also with my Dreamcast as well too, which that would be really bad if my OSSC upscaler wasn't able to go and do all that type of stuff again. But however, I was able to go and do the episode, and everything seems like it was all basically pretty much fine as well. Alright, so now, since we got ourselves with some sort of fan that is going to be around, there isn't really anything too much to really go and explore around within this type of area, even though they do get like some sort of fan that is able to be activated. You can't really go and do too much unless if there's like extra hidden gems or something around, but didn't really go and see all that too much around out there. But however, I think we are getting pretty much close to a little bit of a segment here, and I'll keep myself quiet. I'll let you guys enjoy what is going to happen within here, because I think this mermaid is going to let us know about some stuff.
Hello, what sort of fish are you? And where are your fins?
I'm not a fish, I'm a dragon. My name's Spyro.
Well, dragonfish, here's a tip. To get through these ruins, you'll have to follow the markers.
Thanks, but once again, I'm not a fish, I'm a dragon.
Oh, a sea dragon. Got it.
Chicks.
I kind of like how Spyro just kind of puts a little bit of some comedy here and there into some stuff. But anyways, let's go and get back into some more type of searching for more of these dragon eggs and light gems that are going to be here. Now, I think so far, within the time of the Sunken Ruins, I am pretty certain that I think here for this episode, I couldn't really find too much amount of dragon eggs, except for the one that was dealing with the Sparks mini game. But everything else that I would have found were more likely around with the light gem type of situations, though. But hopefully, if I can find some more dark gems around within the Sunken Ruins, we should at least be getting very close to the amount of how much that I want for the boss battle that happens. Yeah, and unfortunately, I did get myself a little bit of a game over, but that's okay. We're still doing pretty well so far, and we're already halfway into the video, so that's pretty nice. Wow, it just kind of feels like almost like every type of time that whenever I do an episode or something like that, it feels like I always have to do like some sort of like post-audio production before I go and literally start doing any type of uploads with any of these episodes, because like I think it has been like, I want to say like a really long while since I haven't really done like anything like post-record related, like post-record type of related type of thing from before.
Oh, hello, Spyro. This is my invincibility gadget, which will protect you from, well, pretty much everything. You'll need 24 light gems to power the gadget. The gadget is active. Enjoy your invincibility.
Alright, and there we go. So yeah, that little edit that I had to go and do is that I just needed to make sure exactly where I was planning out on going right after, because like I know that this area is a little bit lengthy in size, so I know that like around over here I would probably get myself a little bit lost if I wasn't all that too careful around out here. But let's go and head on through this part, and I'm pretty certain, I think just down below here a little bit further ahead, is that I want to say there is money bags, and we do have to go and do something with a lockpick, and that is actually to head all the way back towards to where that mermaid is going to be. And I want to say that there is going to be a light gem within that area as well too. So I know it seems a little bit annoying that we had to go and head all the way over towards to here just to go and find money bags, and then do a whole bunch of backtracking all the way back to that one particular spot. But that's what just has to happen, though. Now, if you ever go and touch on that little platform there, where it's kind of like shimmering with that little blue light that is on that little teleporter there, that will give you the invincibility, and that is how you'll be able to go and use it within that area. Now, I don't know if that's going to happen like in every single type of spot that we go and head on into, like into some of the other different parts of the other different segments that are going to happen later on, but right now, there's quite a bit of those to be able to go and search around out there. Now, apparently, I think the mermaid said around over here is that there is like specialty markers that you can try to make sure exactly where you need to go. And I want to say probably those markers have to be those type of shimmery lights that are happening around, that are on the wall, just to basically guide you into where you need to happen around out here. Yeah, unfortunately, I got myself a little bit lost and I got myself all the way backtracked again, but not to worry. Just keep on following through there, and just like that, there's the exit point to the other side of the door there. So yeah, so basically when you go and touch on that, you'll get yourself all into this chromatic type of color, and not only that, but you can also go and charge into those guys and actually be able to do some damage onto them. So yeah, just like how those other enemies work, you have to charge and then go for the attack afterwards. Because I totally forgot how that actually all worked around up there. And here we go. I think this is, I want to say, just almost, yeah, close to the Sparks level, and I think it's just right over here. Now, this one, I have to say, is absolutely difficult. This was the level that absolutely made me, like, completely aggravated out here, and you'll probably see the reason why that I got really aggravated.
Risk my life while you stand guard out there?
Alright, so here it is. This is the level that I got myself like super aggravated with, and you guys are gonna see the reason why that is gonna happen right around over here. Yeah, so basically there's like one of those type of like lever type of things, kind of like how Wind Waker works, where you kind of have to like use like probably kind of like use how like the Deku Leaf works, but this time you actually have to go and use Sparks well, type of gun that he has, that they have to go and try to shoot down on that. And if you're not too careful, if you don't hit that switch on time, the door is going to like close on you. Now, not only that, but there's also a few other annoying doors that also show up, like the ones that also like close up on you like very quickly like that. And there's also some falling rocks, which that becomes even more of a problem than it has to be. Now, this one I actually decided to make it on through, which that was somewhat pretty nice. So I think I almost about to go ahead and well, literally get the dragon egg that I didn't need. But I know that since I believe this part was actually all edited out, but there was other multiple attempts that also happened where I got like really upset around out this way, but this one was the one that almost did me in, and I almost like quit throughout that whole entire thing. But this is going to be the last attempt that I went and did. And unfortunately, with the way of how things were after all the other multiple attempts that happened from here, I went and decided to just go and quit all the way through. Because I think just around over here, I think I got like pelted with so much different rocks that I couldn't even go and continue onwards throughout here. Yep, and just like that, I was done. I couldn't even do that. But now we're going to go and head into some more stuff into the Sunken Ruins. And this is where I want to say that we do find another light gem at some point. Now, this is a wall kicking area, which we have done before, but we can't really go and do anything about it because we need to find an Elder Dragon that can be able to go and help ourselves out with that type of stuff there. So yeah, so Trina is telling us that it is not good and it's not safe for us to go ahead and do so. But however, we can go and fall down through this way, and I want to say that somewhere around in one of these type of spots, you should be able to find out that there is a light gem that's just going to be chilling around somebody around over here. And I don't think it's here just yet. I think it's probably in maybe another platform somewhere. Maybe this could probably be it. Yeah, okay, I think this actually is going to be it. The other one, I don't really know if there's anything over towards to there. Yeah, but there is another one of those special chests, which I believe that should probably be a dragon egg. But this part can get really frustrating because you have to be really careful with those beams of lights there. And unfortunately, I get hit with like both of them, so I had to go and get myself into a complete game over just because of that. But not to worry, attempt number 2 is going to hopefully take its place and we'll be able to go and do it once again. So let's do it. Now, I want to say this second attempt, it actually does work out a little bit better. And there we go. And now all we have to do is just time it out right. And I think I actually did do that right here. Yep, and just like that, the light gem is already here. And it's already been grabbed. So very nice there. So now we do have 31 different light gems so far, all in all in total. So, and also too, if you ever do want to go and head back, you can go and use one of those electrified platforms there, but you will go and find yourself a little bit of another hidden area. And I think I did go and check around this place for a little bit, but I think I did get myself a game over though. I think just around over here at some point, because I think there was like an enemy that did a bit of damage out here. And oh no, I think actually what happens here is that I do go and find the light gem that's in the that's in that poisonous water that's there. But then it went and kicked me back out. It kicked me all the way back over to where the last save was at. So yeah, I'm just gonna go grab some extra more invincibility, and then we can go and head right into the green water that's down there. Now just make sure that you time it out as properly as it can be, but I'm just getting myself completely stuck. And the light gem should just be right around in that facility right there, and just like that, already went and got it. And unfortunately, I'm not gonna be able to make it out all the way on time, but it's all good. Yep, and I think this is where we are going to be about to be ending off the episode for today. So I just want to go and say is thank you guys so much for watching this episode for today. I know that this episode was, well, just as it was followed, was that it was going to be a post-audio production. So you guys did go and still enjoy out with the time on there. But don't forget to leave a comment, like, also subscribe to the channel if you're new. And also make sure to go and click on that notification bell to stay up to date with everything. So I will be seeing you guys in the next one. And of course, peace!